Is Google's reign ending? Today we're going to talk about AI search versus the king of search. Yesterday, Alphabet's stock fell over 7%. This is all because in a court testimony hearing, Eddie Q, Senior Vice President of Services at Apple, announced that Google searches in Safari fell in April for the first time in history. And this hinted that Safari users are fleeing Google and moving to AI alternatives such as ChatGPT and Perplexity. But what does this really mean for the world's biggest search engine? By the end of this video, you'll understand the true threat to Google and why one company could become the next in line to rule search. Enter ChatGPT. We all know that AI is growing exponentially, but did you know that just in the past 3 months, ChatGPT has gone from 400 million weekly active users all the way up to 800 million weekly active users today? But these aren't just vanity metrics, they signal a true shift, especially with ChatGPT offering features such as reasoning and web search. Therefore, when someone asks ChatGPT a question instead of Googling it, Google loses an ad impression. Now that you see why investors panicked, let's look at Google's response. Google did release a statement responding to Eddie Q's testimony, and they did note that search queries are still up in total, and they actually do still see growth in search queries on Apple devices and Apple platform. Google did also just release earnings for their previous quarter, and they beat expectations on search and overall revenue. Overall revenue came in at $90 billion, and that grew 12% year over year. And Google's not just standing still when it comes to search. They're really focusing on their AI mode, their AI overviews, which gives users summaries for quick searches. They have Google Lens, where you can take a picture and search an item, or even Circle to Search, where you could find an item that intrigues you. You want to learn more about it. Say you're shopping for shoes, you see shoes that you like, you circle those shoes, they'll give you a link to go and shop those shoes. But strong numbers and these innovations don't guarantee immunity. Therefore, Google is racing to bake AI deeper and deeper into all their products. Yet dollars and AI features aside, Google may be facing an even bigger battle in the courtroom. The Department of Justice accuses Google of monopolistic practices, with exclusive deals that are locking out their rivals. But with Apple now opening up more search options, including these AI assistants and AI models into Safari, this courtroom drama could unleash a flood of competition. Therefore, the outcome could rewrite the rules of search. With search under siege and legal storms on the horizon, is Alphabet doomed? Not so fast. Google's empire isn't just built on search these days. Google Cloud is growing and it's becoming a larger and larger portion of Google's business. YouTube ads are booming, and other bets such as Waymo are starting to inch towards profitability. But most importantly, their AI brainpower. TensorFlow, Bard, Vertex AI powers every corner of their business. Google also has a healthcare juggernaut in Isomorphic Labs led by Demis Hassabis, who may be the best mind in AI today. He recently just won a Nobel Prize for chemistry for his work on AlphaFold. Therefore, even if search starts to stall, Alphabet still has multiple winning hands. So will AI dethrone Google? The jury's out. But one thing is for certain, the game is changing. Comment below, do you still use Google? Do you use ChatGPT? Do you use a mix or both? And who do you see winning this battle? Like this video as always and subscribe to be ready for our next video, breaking down this past week in the market and why we're ending positively.